destructive and all, but
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
I wonder how long they left people underwater.
Long enough.
Alright.
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
right.
But someone still got killed by
The
the
crack.
Yep.
Or is the stain of the blood, you know, I heard
What's the point of
being
this?
hit against the rock.
They were trying to get people to talk.
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Demonic contract. What are you doing, huh?
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing.
The gallows? Shame. Shame. Ding 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 ding.
Send for things in here.
A rock. 14 more. Outrageous. Don't mind if I do. Museum date. To the History Museum of the Ronin again, he's not much of a history buff, but he knows I am, and he's so sweet to come with me, ominous as it may be. I love that this little town has so much gravitas to it, that people have lived here for centuries. That helps me feel rooted to this place. Usually, now, people have lived there for centuries, in this type of era. Baker in the stocks. Being a dishonest baker was one of the most offensive liables to result in the public shaming and torture of the stocks. I thought it was Baxter at first, and I was so confused. Why can't you do this? Where haven't we been? Anything else over here? Through those walls, maybe? No. Okay. Skirt.
This witch stuff would never happen now.
I don't know, man. It kind of just happened to a bunch of people. Can I get over here somehow? I swear I could focus on you. Guess not. No, we can't. It's Sophia's death. And drown. In water. You can't. I don't think you can drown in fire or ice. So I don't even know why those two would be there. Dunking torture chair. Something like this used to kill Sophia. Ah, here we go. The train. First witch execution plaque. First person hanged at Gallows Hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am as innocent as a child unborn when presented with a charge of witchcraft.
Whoa. People really died here.
Oh, really? Witchcraft superstition plaque. Persecution of witches was not common in Europe between the fall of Rome and Protestant Reformation. Numerous laws especially forbade condemning people as witches or burning people for witchcraft. This stemmed from the notion that the very belief in witchcraft was superstitious. Train station memorial plaque. Once the mighty iron trains charged forth and rails housed this building. Now this place has been transformed to a monument to our own town's past, carrying history forward on the rails of our memories.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Couldn't tell you. Also, you look like you're from 62, not, or even like the 90s. Not like 68 or 16. Oh wait, no. Are locomotives a thing? Dunking a gossip. Those convicted of gossiping sometimes pay their penance for their dunking stool. But everything? I bet a 7. Can I put together anything? Examine details. Pictures. Salem Witch Trial and Judgment House, owned by Judgment Hawthorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials. This historic mansion also served as a courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blackened Salem in 1692. Conclude.
So the Bell Killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better see what else is in here.
Okay. Restoration room artifacts. Oh! Excuse me? Thought it was safe. Thought I was safe. I get it. Actually, I don't need this, right? It's already done. Yeah. Men's room. Go that way. I didn't mean to let go. I thought I could just, it wouldn't actually do anything. I wanted to reposition myself. Okay, that'll work. Skirt! Skirt! Why are you like this? Ah. Ooh. Witch trial history plaque. Salem witch trials ended in 1693. However, witch trials continued with legal sanction in Europe until late of 1750. Oh. I'm seeing any demon boys around. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Carl? Nice rock. 8 more. Tower on the tracks. Seven more to uncover the story. 6 more to uncover the story. I was over here, right? Yeah, we were. Oh, demons. Somewhere.
Joy? I told you to look after Iris.
You're not the boss of me.
I found a bunch of stuff downstairs. The Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
You know, I kind of thought that they would do a Salem game without mentioning the witch trials. Stupid, right? Don't mind if I do.
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Yeah.
But like, where is
this looks
Iris?
like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
I've had LT held in for I don't even know how long. Are those like footprints? No, but there should be like a relic around here somewhere. I hate finding these stupid things. Four more. What was that? I mean, just get out of the way. Baxter, what is you doing, my dude? Baxter in museum.
Hey kid, I need you to lift up this painting.
It's a bell.
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh.
It's the killer's symbol.
Symbol on painting. I don't mind if I do.
This place, it puts me in touch with odd sensations, centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Please. There we go. What kind of monitor is that? It's the most weirdest boy. 3 more to uncover the story. There is a relic over that way. Medieval witch book. The Malleus Maleficarum, or Maleficarum, or Hammer of the Witches, published in 1487, argued for the existence of witches, the nature and genesis of their powers, and how best to prosecute them. Get back to trying that hat on. Who does he think he is? Is it like right here? Like, no. It has to be like right around here. In between these two, could it be on the ground? I don't think it'd be on the ground. Whatever. Prayer book. Lord's Prayer test. It was believed that the devil should never let one of his minions say all the words in the Christian Lord's Prayer. The accused were asked to recite it in full, and some of them, though merely forgetting some of the words, would find themselves in deep legal trouble. Well, why not just have them read it from a book? If they weren't able to say them all, just have them read from the book. William Payne's Book of the Color Engravings, the costume in Great Britain, shows a rotating pillory that held 4 people at once. What's that? My bad. As they walked around the post, like mules, like granny mule. Please. An anchor. Stuck in place. How's it a clue though? A large ship anchor. Judgment. Judge's gavel, I wonder how old that is. Salem Psychic History. Local child medium Sophia Baker finds missing man. Ah, she was a medium. Psychic leads police to a gruesome discovery. That's what was her name again? Iguana? I don't know. Rose Campbell, Salem High student, claims psychic powers. Another murder closed with psychic helps. SPD responds. Medium solves 20-year-old mystery. They rely on mediums a lot in this town. Are mediums. List of the accused. Any direction. Ship's wheel.
It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This charade of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Can't swing a friggin' stick without hitting a medium in this town. Persecution. Navigation. Ship's binocle. Civil War. Who are you staring at, huh? Yo, look at this dude. The judge takes pictures angry. Portrait's angry. Still 3 more. I thought they would actually be combine some stuff. Never mind. Wine. What a clue. Distress calls. Ship's telegraph. Important message. So important. Which trial public summons? An antique scroll. Okay, so not you. Mediums. Symbol in the painting. And Baxter. No. Wait. They moved. God damn it. Puritan mediums or witches? I mean, that's something I could see being it, but not the strongest conclusion. And it is.
So the Bell Killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums?
Baxter.
Baxter.
Vicious behavior as Baxter exhibited during this case. The painting. And hiding the book. What about the painting? Oh, there we can see this one. There it is. And looking for the girl.
And why the hell is Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted.
I really don't think he's the killer, though.
All right, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Ugh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, you hung her in a grave for like 30 minutes.
We need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
I wonder what the time is. Seemed like it was like pretty dark when we got killed. Still the same day, and the museum's still open. I'd assume they would close around 9:30. It's a museum. My ears! One more rock, please. I think he's the last one. Red beta, look at that one. Alright. You're done. You're done. I'd like to find this last rock, please. Wait! Oh, did the train stop? I'm not risking it.
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Someone told me about a murder.
No, like this just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know. Sounds serious, though.
Okay. What's the? Are we leaving the plane here? Wasn't that door? It's over here, right?
Did you hear what that guy just said? Something horrible just happened at St. Benedict's.
The church? What is going on in this town tonight?
Iris? if I go there first? Why, thank you.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed?
The church.
Oh, no, no.
Iris is dead. Baxter's official comment. Unfortunately, we haven't made any arrests. We don't have any suspects. That's why we strongly encourage the people of Salem to contact the police with any possible leads. Going to take the cooperation of the entire community. Baxter, you scum. Don't mind if I do. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my god, come here, go with me. Skirt. Can I go in there? Aw. Where are we going, kitty? Sure. Okay with this. That it? Okay, we only need 3 more of these. Was there a way over there that I missed? No. Not the right way, gotcha. Do we have to approach? I think we have to approach on the beach, don't we? I thought so, but... Right, this is where we died, right? No. Never mind. Yeah, it is. That's where we died. Yeah. Get the body disposed of real quick. Crime scene. These two are still here, though. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I believed. There's no way there's any threat to Joy. It's only Iris. Because Iris left my eyes for like a minute and a half. I wish it crossed the entire town of Salem. Ding dong dong.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal.
Crime scene, do not cross. Iris.
Thank God.
Yeah, Iris, Joy.
No, Joy, don't!
Worst cops I've ever seen. Is that the door open, though?
Lieutenant, caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he alright?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Can I be there during the questioning?
I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Find out what happened at the church. Join ours are at the church. Need to make some sure they're okay. Never got that one. Completed.
Well, it
Call.
was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years after getting hit by lightning back in '98. It suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside, as an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give away under her weight, so, I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
It's like the, what's it called? Witcher Quest. You were a bunch of rude boys, you know that? What's over there? Get bent. Oh, it was a bird. Officer!
Nothing's sacred to this guy.
Officer! There we go.
The work of a real monster.
A real monster. One sec, one sec. So what is, I think we're pretty close to the end. All the Witch's Trial artifacts, Julia's artifacts, Salem's, We only had 3 more secret achievements. I'm assuming we're pretty close. We're gonna get one right here, I'm assuming. Yep, Iris is dead. We basically got her killed.
Iris.
She's pretty safe. Accidental. Crushed. I didn't see the window, but I guess it would be improvised weapon. Then boulders, or it'll be statue stones. Yeah. The strongest boy. The only that was Mercluse. Never mind. Crushing impact. There's at least 4 already marked out. Dragging. Where's number 3? Heavy. Where was number? This is number 3. Brute Force is 5 here. Toppled over. There's number 3. Excuse me? Go up top first? That's all the witch deaths we come across, I think.
If she'd stayed at the hospital, she'd still be alive.
Don't hold too tight to what's keeping you here. Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
They're both gone.
What else did he do here?
Search for the killer's trail upstairs and just, you know, warp right up, please. Good enough for you? No. The cat went up there. I don't think we're getting up there. Maybe the elevator works? Skirt. Can I go that way? Can I go that way? No, I think this is what we gotta do. Or anything over here, actually? Yeah, here we go. Oh, but so since where were the stairs? Excuse me? Get out of here. I don't recall there being stairs here. I saw you. About 23. Ghost girl, we know who it is. It's Abigail.
Steps hold trembling feet.
Skirt. One sec. Message to send out. Never mind, it's fine. I'm not seeing anything new. Do we even I didn't think we explored up here. Because there was no staircase. Sanctuary, 30 out of 38. Ronan isn't religious, neither am I, but I'm starting to get through to him about the sense of tradition that comes from a place like St. Benedict. It was a breath of fresh air to be there today. The Father Macaulay, he's doing such fine work in the community, a real inspiration that one, all things I could have done with troubled young people, pale in comparison to what Macaulay has done. If there's such a thing as a living saint, he's got to qualify. What a nice guy. This is the last one between my life.
Shit.
No. Iris ran through him. What is Iris doing? Falling. Scared? Yeah, seated. Exactly. Needs help.
Lady, you still with us? You just stopped talking.
No chance. Beaten victim. Destroyed. Twisted. Not one of the victims? Or the other victim? Would it be Iris following, maybe? Yeah.
That girl was running away. That's who he's after. Not the rest of us.
Massacre. Officer.
One guy do this.
This man gonna put up a fighting chance, honestly. Yo, what is this monstrosity? It's even some on the roof or the cover. It was just tipped over, not even falling out. I wouldn't need that. I wasn't ready.
Okay, all right, everyone, let's get this picture. We've got to get to the reception now. Everybody. Hey, oh my God. Oh my God. You all right? Hey, settle down.
Let me go. Let me go. He's here.
Look, you need to back off.
These weren't normal Bell Killer murders. These people were just in the way. He was after Iris.
No, really?
I wonder if there's more evidence in Joy's room.
I mean, he did jump from that window, I thought. From the other... whatever. Overpowered. Right, he needs a nerf. To Joy's room. Not yet. Escape route. Put on the windowsill. Anything else up here? Thrown against. Okay, not a thing. Gotcha. To Joy's room.